Welcome to Food News. I'm Juliet Litman.
I'm David Jacoby.
If you want to be a part of this podcast, give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. We are at 850-STEW-136.
Or you can go to Juliet Litman's Instagram account. And it's right in the bio.
Juliet Litman. And you'll find the number there as well. 850-STEW-136. Jacoby, how are you? How was your weekend food?
First, I'm thinking about adding it to my bio and then A/B testing it for people to call in to see where they got the number.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. I support it.
But I'm too lazy.
I think also you were hoping that I would get more defensive about that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah. You're right.
We have a big
I just got caught in a lie and we're like 45 seconds in.
It's great. We have a big World Cup focused episode today because World Cup is sort of life. I'm loving it. How lucky are we to go straight from the Knicks vibes into the World Cup vibes?
No.
It's like this is a seminal sports experience. I'm loving it.
I will never forget
this
summer of sports.
Me neither. It's a summer of sport, as they say over there.
And sometimes sometimes I look at the U.S. team and I'm like, if the Knicks won the championship,
the U.S. can do it too.
They can do it too.
They don't have someone saying they're too short, though.
Well, you just did.
That's true.
On a public platform.
I am helping them win.
The U.S. team is too short to win.
All right. So we got a lot of World Cup stories.
Great.
First one that's like literally grocery store adjacent, and I love it as a result. The headline is from the New York Post. I love when the Post does actual reporting versus aggregation, and this is actual reporting by Ben Cost. Dumpster diving New Yorkers mine Lux supermarket trash to dine like kings for free. Quote, it's still fresh. So we love to talk about grocery stores and Lux grocery stores. So, of course, I love this story.
Hold on. There's one word out of this that we need to discuss. And you know what the word that is.
Lux?
No. This community of people are called?
Freegans?
Freegans.
Yes.
I mean, I love good titles. I love branding.
They nailed it.
They're freegans.
Freegans, yes. This is a term that's been around. Is this your first time encountering it?
Yes.
I once read a book that I really recommend that it was just like totally changed my life that I can't remember the name of.
Bible?
So it didn't change my life that much. Yeah. It's called Want Not is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
And there's all these freegan dumpster divers in that book. So it's a really good book about like materialism, basically. Yeah, freegans is like one of the best terms ever. Like freeganism is like great
and
too.
It works. You don't have to explain it. It's like,
of course. It's like, yeah,
I'm freegan.
I'm a freegan, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically this is about people who go around to the dumpsters outside of pretty fancy grocery stores and they dive in. They're dumpster divers. I think it sort of is like a dive. Like getting into a dumpster is like, I don't think I could do it without assistance.
Really? You could if you had to.
I guess if it was like eating or not eating,
well,
probably.
If there was like a gang of criminals with knives running after you, turned down an alley, and the only place to hide was a dumpster, it's probably a bad idea. They'll probably look in the dumpster, yeah.
And so
you're dead. Sorry, just murdered you.
I was just thinking about like my sprained ankle that I might get.
Everything. Yeah.
Like
it's hard. It's an awkward height to get over.
It's high.
Yes.
And I'm like, am I traveling with like a stool? No. I'm a freegan.
You're freegan. Yeah.
I don't think freegans travel.
I'm sure
stools.
they figured it out somehow. But yes,
So they get into the dumpster after spraining their ankle, and they find a lot of like really good food, like food that like might have a date that means it's no longer for the grocery store, but like it's not bad. And this is to me very American because Americans like don't like any fruit that has like a spot on it or whatever.
I find this concept to be really interesting because when you read the headline, you think it is a out of necessity thing financially.
No,
it feels more of like an environmental movement.
It's like a political position almost.
Yeah.
Of like, there's all of this food, let's not waste it.
And I'm sure there are plenty of unhoused people that do this, right?
Yes.
That need to do this.
Out of necessity,
You know what I mean? Like I want to acknowledge them and like that's a thing. But like this particular community.
Freegans. It's not being unhoused.
It's like a large online community and stuff and it's like organized or whatever. Like it seems like they are not unhoused. They're doing this like because it is economically efficient and environmentally sound.
Yes, absolutely. Like, for example, this woman, Cindy Rosen, and the leader is named Janet Kalish. These two, I think they're doing it, again, like for political reasons, or like, like their personal conviction. And I like this quote from Cindy Rosen. I got a bunch of blood oranges here, added Cindy Rosen, who advised garbage gatherers to sniff their perishables upon opening to ensure they're safe to eat, which is something I do with the milk in my home all the time because I don't trust the dates. I'm like, okay, so this is June 22nd. What does that mean? Is it goes bad by then? Do you have to sell it by then? Like, what does June 22nd mean? So I smell my milk all the time. It's a sniff test, not the date for me.
I will, in those that know food news lore, I will never forget the time you went to a coffee shop and spotted expired milk from behind the counter. That was one of the wildest things that you've ever shared on food news. And you're like, I pay attention to detail. I'm like, you're like Jason Bourne. It's crazy. But
it's just a really interesting article.
This is from the Trash Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Her government name is Anna Sachs. She's got 1 million Instagram followers. This is a great quote, right? The food is thrown out because our system is flawed and it's inherent in our system to waste this kind of food, this quantity. And this is just one store on one night. And if you think of the thousands of stores in the city and how much is getting wasted, not just this city, but this country, bars.
It's absolutely true. And then the other thing about this, one of the reasons why I wanted to shout out the reporting, the Post sent their own photographer, Stefano Giovannini. The photos are really compelling. There's a lot of like food that looks completely fine, like all of these bagels that look delicious, bananas that look like what I get in my grocery store all the time. The food's also packaged. It's not like it's been taken out of its packaging then thrown into the dumpster. It's like it just was like someone took like their arm and put it, take everything off of the shelf into a bin, and now it's in the dumpster. So it does really make you think about waste. And I hate wasting groceries, like hate. It makes me feel so bad for the environment and for my wallet. And I really relate to this, but at the same time, I don't see myself becoming a freegan.
There's this, you've probably seen on Instagram that there's this group that me and my kids sometimes volunteer for. I'm not going to act like I'm that active. We're talking like 5 times a year, where it's
a lot better than 0.
Yeah, they take a U-Haul truck of foods. It's usually produce. It's always produce that is going to be thrown away. Sometimes fruits, and then so it's going to be thrown away. It's going to be discarded, and then they bring it all to us, and we repackage it and take out the bad ones, and then to deliver it to people that need it.
That's
and it's
awesome.
just like there should be more systems like that in place.
Agreed.
Because this is good food that they can no longer sell, but people can eat, and it feels like there should be ways to bridge that gap that aren't diving into dumpsters.
Right, especially for people who are then like taking home for themselves, where like maybe they could afford groceries, we don't know.
Yes.
Versus like this like redistribution of food that is totally fine.
But it just feels like this should be sort of like a law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if it's the law that you can't sell it and it's good, then there should be like a secondary system that redistributes it. We just fixed hunger, I think.
Totally. I mean, even just working with city shelters. But I guess shelters are also like, don't give us your shitty food. So
that's the thing. It's like the food isn't shitty. I touch every green bean.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
totally.
I would eat it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, keep this in mind, people. Yeah. Freegans.
Keep doing your thing, freegans.
I think also the freegans have done their job of bringing this to our attention, because here we are talking about it and talking to the food news audience about it.
The very large food news audience.
Huge.
What are we up to on YouTube now?
I think about 5.
100?
5.
Oh.
Period.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Lots of World Cup news now. Last week, we've read a few different social media posts from supposed tourists, and we wondered if they were real. We were like, Freddie from Germany, definitely real. Still stand by that. But then there were several other posts we were less sure. Well, Pete Wells from the New York Times, former restaurant critic and esteemed food writer, has written a story.
Blew my mind.
That basically confirms some of our suspicions, which is that not all of the food tourism joy content that you are being delivered right now is from the World Cup. Not all of it is fake, but some of it might be from like a few months ago.
Yeah. Do you remember that Italian kid that went to, what was it? Olive Garden?
Yeah.
It's like, so what's happened is someone is taking that and just recaptioning it.
Fabio, yeah.
Recaptioning it like, yeah, Fabio is here to watch the World Cup and tries Olive Garden for the first time. It's the same video. It's just not in World Cup context.
Totally.
But it hits the algorithm.
Right. Yeah, because you want to get into like the mix of everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and also that one is also particularly like dismaying. Like, think better of us, because Italy's not in the World Cup. So there probably aren't that many Italians here right now.
It's a great note.
Yeah, like I just feel like if we're falling for this Italian content, like that's on us.
Isn't there an Italian one in the article?
Yes, there is. Well, the Italian Fabio, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, we should have know, be able to spot that one.
And also, like, when you see the Japanese man with the giant rib eat it in Texas, he's wearing a World Cup jersey. And he's surrounded by fans. Like, that is real.
Right. And then there's also the example he leads off on is that the governor of New Jersey, Mikey Sherrill, posted a video from an English guy named Daniel Tuke trying a sandwich, a chicken parm hero, which of course is like very Jersey Italian, Sopranos, etc. And that man was home by the time the video was posted. Like, he had been here in April. So everyone's just trying to get some attention. I can't blame them. Sometimes we just post videos hoping for attention too.
But there's more. Here's what we do professionally, actually.
If you had to boil it down, what is it?
Yeah, it's true. But
try to get attention.
It is like there was that article about how like remember that hit group like Goose or whatever, Geese or whatever it is,
yeah.
And they were like plants,
it's
industry
a psyop.
Yeah. But and then there are companies that are just like we will make your song go viral. So like my kids will do a dance to like Double Dutch Bus, but like Double Dutch Bus was actually just like they hired some PR company.
I don't know this song.
It's a dance thing. It's like a kid song. But I'll do the dance later. Double Dutch Bus.
Cool. Is there a jump rope involved?
No. I think the bus is going to. I don't know what the lyrics are crazy, but you gotta pay your fare. But I digress. It just feels like everything that you think is joyous and good and awesome on the internet, even like the feel good content, is also fake.
I know. And it's getting harder and harder to tell. I was recently shopping on landsend.com and they have like 8 pictures for each clothing item. Are you wondering why I was on landsend.com?
No, it's very, very Juliet, actually. Yeah. It's the last thing I was wondering.
Always like 55% off.
I was wondering where you're going with the stories, actually.
They always have like 8 images, 2 different models. The first one, like the first 2 pictures is like a regular photo shoot. And then the next 6 photos, it says AI generated.
AI, yeah.
And it's just like, so
how hard is it to get them to change clothes?
I know. Or just like get a second model. Like, can you really not afford it, Lands End?
Yeah,
maybe make it 45% off instead of 55. Anyway, it's really everywhere. And
the World Cup, this story was kind of a bummer. But
a little bit of a bummer because the World Cup has been so much fun.
I know, but I went through it and like how much joy the Tartan Army has brought me and how many like actual videos I've seen. I'm like, well,
what about the Norwegians?
Trash. Yeah.
They're doing their rowing everywhere. They took over the Mets game.
No, they were in the subway doing it, sitting down in the middle of the subway. There were some pissed commuters.
I would have been pissed. I would have been like, okay. Take it to MetLife.
Like the first stop they did it, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. But by like the 4th stop, I would just be like, guys.
Also, I just didn't know that like everyone in the country knew this one thing. It speaks to how small the country is, in my opinion.
Norway?
Yeah.
Juliet.
What?
We don't have to drill down on that.
Well, I was just thinking like it's sort of like everyone in
They're all soccer fans, so that's their soccer tradition. That's like saying like I can't believe that everyone knows like the national anthem.
No. I was going to say it's like a college town kind of thing. Like everyone who's a fan of Alabama like knows the same song, or like all the UT people like sing Smoky Top Mountain or whatever it's called. And so Norway has 5.6 million people. That's half of New York City.
Yeah,
that's so they can all learn.
How many people are in New York?
9.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. It's a 9 million person city. It's a great place.
Wow, look at us.
All right, more World Cup news. A couple of things that I wanted to discuss. Did you see this back and forth between T-Pain and DoorDash, where DoorDash kept tweeting at T-Pain as if he was a soccer player whose name was Tim Payne? Tim space Payne.
I saw it because I was preparing for this podcast.
Okay, because I
did
saw
not see it naturally.
I saw it in real time. Like I saw it go viral. Like it made it to my Reddit feed. I don't have Twitter, so I couldn't see it there. And I was like, oh, that's like embarrassing for DoorDash. And then it came out a couple of days later that in fact, DoorDash was paying T-Pain to engage in this content directed at him as like a stunt, as like a bit. And
do you think the payments and the bit came because of a simple mistake, or do you think there was no simple mistake?
No, I think this was all like an orchestrated.
And that's what's happening. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly. And but the other thing I just wanted to mention is that did you see the commercial that Brooklyn Beckham did with DoorDash, where it's this commercial that like nods toward his Family Feud. He's like, I'm not going.
I saw that it happened, but I didn't.
I'm not going to soccer. It's a long story or whatever. Like I can't be at the game this year. It's a long story. And then it's about like ordering food to watch while he's watching the World Cup. Brooklyn Beckham got $1 million for that commercial per the New York Post. And I just can't wrap my head around how much money DoorDash has to be paying celebrities. $1 million to Brooklyn Beckham. How much did T-Pain get for these tweets? Like a lot.
100,000,
yeah, at least.
Probably more, yeah.
And that's just 2 small pieces of advertising marketing content.
Yeah, but they got the Food News audience right now.
it's just
valuable.
interesting. But here I am talking about DoorDash. And like I now kind of associate DoorDash with the World Cup. So it's very effective.
So this
doesn't make me want to use.
had on this.
Doesn't make me want to use DoorDash though.
Because I don't want to give DoorDash any more free ads. But I'll say this while talking about their expensive ads is I've learned that there's like a window of nostalgia, and it slides. It's about like 15 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like T-Pain, most popular.
Buy me a drink.
Yeah. When do you think that came out?
2009.
Yeah. So there's this, again, it's like about 15, 20 years where it's like, oh, remember T-Pain? We loved that guy, and he's back.
It's from 2007. It's 19 years old.
Yeah. So like so 20 years from now, people will be like,
remember the Double Dutch song?
Yeah,
it's back.
Yeah. Do you remember Cat's Eye? You know what I mean? They'll be like, they're back.
They're back.
It's going to be like that. And it just found it really interesting that there is a sweet spot of like 15 to 20 years where you can kind of like do it.
T-Pain's also been massaging it because like he went away and then he did the Tiny Desk concert and like people went crazy because he sang without auto-tune basically. Yeah. And then I think he is like pretty online. So like the Twitter thing like made sense.
And he like headlines festivals.
Yeah, he reintroduced himself as like but like, I went to see the Backstreet Boys in Vegas. It's similar.
Yeah.
Like people, like love what they love from a certain time in their life.
I would say that it's similar but different. I don't think people have the same obsession with T-Pain.
No,
because
can't.
They were teenage girls.
I wasn't even a teenager yet. Yeah. He's not doing a Sphere show.
Yeah.
The concessions at the Sphere, by the way, very good. They have
really.
Yes, I have notes on the Sphere, but one of the things that's the best about it was they had this awesome espresso martini slushie. It was really good.
Whoa!
It was awesome. Yeah, it was delicious.
That sounds good.
It was like a whole espresso martini evening. It was like the 3rd espresso martini beverage I'd had after like 2 actual espresso martinis. So actually was the Sphere and I was turning 40.
Juliet. Wait, you had 5 espresso martinis in one day?
I had 3. But that's a lot for me.
And a slushie?
No, I had 2.
3 drinks is a lot for you.
I know. I had 2 espresso martinis followed by the slushie.
One slushie.
The slushie was awesome.
But you know what? You also depreciate as the day go on, so you need the espresso.
And it was so late.
I know.
And it was a late evening. And 3 hours behind. Okay. A few more things. One of the other big kerfuffles around World Cup and food is that people are coming here and having ranch and then wanting to take it back home.
Okay.
So the TSA has like been dining out on this, pun intended. And as a result, they have now made a packaging that you can just get through TSA, or Kraft has made packaging. And it's like a TSA Kraft collab, essentially, unofficial.
Did you assume ranch was in other countries?
I never thought about it.
I did. Well, I thought about it when I saw that. I was like, these people haven't had ranch? I just thought ranch was like one of those things that like just was global.
Yeah, you didn't realize something so American would be bound by national borders.
Yeah, I thought...
Well, the funny thing to me is I think ranch is best used as a dipping sauce for subpar pizza crust. Like if you're having like Domino's or Papa John's, it's great to have on hand for the crust. So I feel like so many other countries would really benefit from having ranch. So like they should have it.
Because they have bad pizza.
Because they have bad pizza, yeah.
And ranch is really good for dipping vegetables in.
Yeah. I prefer a blue cheese dressing. I think of them as being similar.
As well.
And I think they do have that in other countries, but I don't really know. I haven't investigated.
That's the thing. I don't know. I'm sure they have
the salad dressings of other countries. I know someone we could ask after this pod, so we'll follow up on social media.
Here's something
What a tease.
I have to read.
Okay.
According to a 1987 Times reports, ranch dressing was invented by Steve Henson, who opened the Hidden Valley Guest Ranch in Santa Barbara in the mid-50s with his wife, Gail. The unnamed condiment originally mixed herbs and spices with buttermilk and mayonnaise, and its popularity with guests led it to being jarred so they could take some home. The more travel-friendly powdered form followed. Hidden Valley Ranch.
I didn't know it was a real place.
That's a real place.
I'd like to go.
Couple just made it. I love Santa Barbara.
Yeah, it's cool.
You don't like Santa Barbara?
Not much to do for me there.
Not much to do for you there?
There's like not a lot to do.
The beach. You love the beach.
Yeah, it's always cold. It's just not a
It is sort of like a sweatshirt beach place.
Yeah, it's not like a sit on the beach kind of place.
That's
Hidden
right.
Valley Guest Ranch still available.
Yeah, the Hidden Valley Ranch.
Still open. Yeah.
I had no idea that I just thought it was just like a name.
I had no idea. And also, it's kind of cool that something that is so iconic, like a word is used a lot, but ranch dressing is literally iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can trace it to a single person.
Yeah, just a couple in the kitchen.
So many of the things we talk about in this foods, like the origins are unclear.
Yeah.
It's cool, this Steve Henson. I would love to hear from his family, to carry this around with pride.
Well, Steve might still be alive.
My grandfather.
Why, did you just murder Steve Henson?
No, but
Well, I would love to hear from his family. What about him?
if your grandfather created created ranch dressing, would you be talking about it often?
Constantly.
Yeah. So, what's that like?
I'd be dying to weave it into conversations, but it's impossible to weave into conversations.
Yeah.
Like someone's talking to me about the Knicks, and I'd be like, well, how can I get in here?
Yeah, it's really interesting. Also, I'm just looking on Reddit right now. Apparently, Steve Henson, if this is true, this is from Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
He was living in Alaska, and then he bought a ranch in Santa Barbara.
God, of course he did.
And he invented it before he was living in Santa Barbara.
Oh, so he was in the kitchen cooking up a ranch in Alaska?
Yes, and Hidden Valley Ranch was sold to Clorox in 1972 for $8 million.
Of course it was, because when I think Clorox, I think I think about food.
I hope he invested that, and he has a lot more money. That's all in his family.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
That was really cool.
Okay. One last item on the World Cup beat, which is about Messi, who I think, I guess he's just the best soccer player.
It's ridiculous.
I talk about this on I talk about this on Reality Hangover.
Reality Hangover, good name.
Thank you.
Everybody, if you don't subscribe to Reality Hangover.
Please.
It's the rebranded Juliet.
FKA Bachelor Party.
Yeah.
We frequently talk about the most famous people in the world. Before the World Cup, I was saying I think Messi is one of them. And because people of all ages and all countries know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's indisputable. He's having this incredible run, right? Do your kids know who Messi is?
Yes.
Yeah, because the pink jerseys are everywhere with kids.
Yeah.
The Miami ones.
Yes.
So I just feel like he's,
I got in a argument with someone who was like, he doesn't speak English. And I was like,
so
no.
What?
He says he doesn't speak English.
Yeah, he says it. Yeah, totally.
I'm I'm sure that man speaks English.
Renaldo says the same thing.
It's he says he doesn't speak English. They're like, no, he doesn't speak English. I was just like, you're falling for it.
Do you think David Beckham travels around with an interpreter when he's talking to Lionel Messi or whatever? It's ridiculous. Beckham does not speak.
He speaks English, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He's from England.
Well, also, I always with Renaldo, who says he doesn't speak English. For a long time, he's with Irina Shayk, who's Russian.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what language are they talking in? He doesn't speak Russian.
Great point.
And I don't think she speaks
There's
Portuguese.
only so much you can get by with body language.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
I will say on this season of Love Island USA, there's a guy from Brazil, or he's gone now, Gabriel, yes, who
my wife is very attracted to.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He seems like a great guy.
And she keeps talking about him. I get it.
Oh my God. Are you guys up to date?
No,
she
is.
There's a new guy from Casa named Ronnie who looks like Jalen Hurts, and I'm obsessed with him.
Okay.
He seems like a more fun Jalen Hurts.
Good looking on that show. Everyone's great looking.
Not always.
They're in great shape.
Yes, they're always in great shape.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gabriel is very comfortable in Spanish as a Portuguese speaker.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Ronaldo, his second language is Spanish and not English.
Maybe Irina Shayk speaks Spanish.
Yeah,
they
maybe.
Speak English.
But yeah, they understand English, obviously.
Yes. Messi speaks English. But what's important is the food item.
It's a great way to not have to talk to American press.
Yes.
So Messi moved to the U.S. to play for the Miami Football Club.
The English press, really. That's probably their main concern.
Probably. Yeah. And it's, as a result, resurfaced a picture he posted of having pizza in Miami. And it's not really a pizza like any of us would recognize. It's flat, round dough, crust, a patchwork of tomatoes.
So it's covered in tomato slices. Raw tomato slices.
I think there's cheese underneath, but it's a little hard to tell.
Can't tell.
And then there's a patchwork of...
No, I saw online someone said, how did he order this pizza? Give me a pizza with sliced tomatoes, and then at 12, 3, 6, and 9,
a stack of raw onions. And are those pickles?
Pickles
I
with
think they're
olives
pickles.
on top.
Yeah,
but they're little pyramids. So it's at 12, 3, 6, and 9. He's specifically got these little flavor pyramids.
It looks like a really shitty presentation for something that should go on top.
No, do you know what it looks like? it looks like a make your own sandwich station, and there's like cold cuts to the left,
Right.
and like there's
Yeah,
mustard
it's a
and
tomato
mayonnaise.
platter.
Yes, exactly. That's what it looks like. It looks like like one plate in a make your own sandwich station.
It looks really shitty.
It's just amazing. It's like, I can't believe it's real. I sent it to the group chat. I was like, is this even real?
Hopefully he has found, I think it is, because he posted it himself and he probably got it for free because in the original post he wrote Gracias Banchero
Yeah.
Miami, which suggests he speaks Spanish. I hope he's had better pizza since.
I'm
But
sure he has. Maybe this is how he likes pizza.
If he
Why are
ends
we
up-
yucking his yum?
if he ends up in the final, he'll be in New York and he can, or New
will.
Jersey, then he can get some pizza. I assume he's been to New York before, but who knows?
I always assume when people play in MLS that they're sort of like over the hill. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are.
But they're at the like LeBron stage of their thing. But then he comes to the World Cup and scores like 7 goals.
I know. It's like seriously amazing. Okay, that completes our World Cup report. Hope you've enjoyed it. 2 more stories, everybody. Next, it's Lady Nara. She was about to turn 29 and she wanted to have a great birthday. So here's what she posted.
So my birthday is Monday, May 4th, and I'm going to go to the park and have a picnic with myself. And if you'd like to join me, you can, but you got to bring your own blanket because my blanket's not that big.
Okay, Jacoby, how many people turned up for her birthday?
At least 100.
At least.
I love her. Okay. I love her tone, her delivery. It's fantastic. And I also love she's just upfront with what she's providing.
Yeah.
I will be there with a blanket. I will have snacks for myself. If you want to do anything, eat anything, or lie on anything, you'll be providing that yourself.
I also really liked her guidelines for gifts.
Yes.
If you want to bring me something since it's my birthday, I'll take a potted plant of any sort, except for the flowering kind that dies easily because I got ADHD and I can't afford to have any more plant funerals. It's weighing on my mental health.
She meant it.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
yes.
love it.
And it immediately made me think about what her plant funerals look like.
Also, what kind of potted plant does she really want? Like she wants like the succulents, so you just don't have to water?
No, like those like money trees that you never die.
Oh, the succulents don't really die either.
Oh, really? Oh, succulents don't die.
Yeah, you just water them
don't
like
even
every 10
barely water
days.
them. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Just like a drop of water. Like
Yeah,
they're
they don't look cool,
in
though.
the desert. If you have a bunch of them,
Yeah, I guess.
one on its own doesn't look cool,
Yeah.
but like a bunch together does.
Yeah, I just really love this. Just it's kind of like pudding with a fork vibes.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Where it's just like
Forgot about those people.
Yeah, I love pudding with a fork. It's got some real estate in my head that it does not deserve, but it's just like so cool that this completely online thing turns into real life hanging out in a park.
Totally. It's really
you know what I mean?
nice.
Because like that, this generation is like, we look at our phones all the time. We don't interact. We don't talk. And it's like, you know what? Sometimes you got to sit in the park with strangers and just chit chat.
Should we try to do pudding with a fork in the park here?
Yes, that would be awesome. And film it.
Yeah, maybe
and
in
there'll
July.
Be like 4 people will show up, and the whole time we'll be being like, "Is this?
We
unique
loved-
name? Is this unique name not going to say it?"
We did love the snack pack too.
What if we got everybody name tags?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
I think this is a
And we
food news
could-
event coming your way, people.
This is really a food news event, which is a ruse to try to bring unique name not going to give it out from the shadows.
Do you think we can figure out who he is by hearing his voice?
Ooh, we'd have to study pretty hard.
We'd have to listen to his messages again, but I bet we could.
But we'll hand out name tags.
And so what would he write? Unique name? He could just write
No,
his
it's going to be like
name.
ZX3145. It's going to be like an Elon Musk name.
Or it's going to be like Bob.
Yeah. And his real name's not going to be Bob. What if we take IDs?
That's a great
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. We'll have a bouncer and a velvet rope.
At this point, what do you think his name is? Like, what's the most unique name you can come up with?
Ooh-wee. Golly.
Because,
I mean, I can't think of it. It's unique.
well, remember the caller who said that their name was basketball player?
related. We couldn't figure it out.
It was Michael.
So dumb. No, it's Jordan. Yeah. We're the dumbest sometimes.
We thought it was Detlef.
I forgot. Peja? Detlef? No, it's Jordan, dude.
What do you think his name is right now?
Steeplechase? I don't know. Like, what do you want me to say? It's not a name.
Well, it is a name because it's his name. It's a unique name. Like Zeke. Zeke's in the Bible. It's not that unique.
Wyoming? I don't know. Ranch dressing? Like, I don't know. It's unique.
Oh, God. Okay. One last story before our taste test.
Okay.
It's a heist.
It's a heist.
Over to you.
Okay. 2 men were arrested as police say they stole used cooking oil from restaurants around Delaware town. This is what's interesting.
Okay.
Now, the first thought you're thinking as you're listening to this podcast on 0.5x because you really want to savor it is 2 men were arrested as police say they stole used cooking oil from restaurants around a Delaware town. Now you're thinking, why would they be stealing used
oil.
cooking oil? Here's the interesting part.
Okay.
You can sell it. Apparently, they're getting 55 cents for a gallon of it. So each drum would be worth a few $100s.
And there usually is a company that's contracted to do this. So the company is getting, so the restaurant is getting screwed out of it, basically.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why it was, and also the place was called, one gentleman who was discussed, his restaurant's called Dirty Harry's, which I really liked.
Really good.
Yeah.
And there was also a Fenwick pub. Feels like they're probably
There's a lot of Fenwick pubs.
And also a lot of World Cup happening at Fenwick pub.
Yeah, and also like these places seem like they fry a lot of their foods. You know what I mean?
For
Like
sure.
sometimes you'll go to like an Irish pub and you're like, do you have any non-fried appetizers? Seriously.
Absolutely.
Do you have a non-fried item?
I was reviewing the menu at Dua Lipa's wedding and it was all fried food and I was shocked.
Really?
I was like, there's no way there wasn't some
And
kind
she's
of
marrying the guy from Masters of the Air?
Callum Turner, yeah.
And
They're married.
no, he's Buck. You didn't watch Masters of the Air?
no.
I watched it twice. It's excellent. I cried at every episode.
Wow, maybe I'll watch.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into today's taste test.
Alrighty.
Today, thanks to producer Mike, we have Japanese soda. I've never
Japanese soda.
tried these.
Okay.
It's a Rumine carbonated drink, not called soda, carbonated drink. This one is
Yep.
melon.
It's hard. They're hard to open.
It looks like absinthe or like some kind of kid's medicine, neither of
Yeah.
which I'm interested in having. Have you ever had absinthe, by the way?
Yeah, of course. I
Whoa.
mean,
Whoa, whoa,
surprised?
this just popped
okay.
off.
Yeah. So here's what you got to do here, buddy. There's a trick to this.
Oh, is it like sake or something?
No, there's like a ball at the top. You take this tool,
Oh,
put it here, and then you're like, bonk it.
okay.
I don't know. This is ridiculous.
Whoa!
Ah!
Whoa!
Yeah. So if you're listening,
Can you give me a piece of paper to do it?
what? I think you need this instead of a piece of paper.
No, on top of the paper.
No,
Like,
we'll clean up afterwards.
okay, fine.
Bonk it.
I'm scared of him.
Bonk it. It's hard. I'll bonk yours. It's harder than you think.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't really work.
Why do your kids get
This
these?
is excellent
This is too hard
podcasting.
for kids.
No, I think the ones that they get at Benihana are a
Whoa!
different brand.
Ooh, that one was smoky.
Yeah, so when you bonk the little marble, it goes into the soda and it creates a little volcanic explosion of stuff. This
What?
flavor
Whoa, I would love to know what's in the marble.
is grape. I've heard of that before.
This
I'm gonna
is
give it a try.
melon, but it says no melon juice. Just FYI.
This tastes like grape soda. It's got a lighter,
I'm dreading drinking these. Can you tell that I'm stalling?
yeah, it's got a lighter mouthfeel than like our syrupy domestic sodas, which is kind of nice. It's like a little,
This is good.
yeah, really.
It's yummy.
Oh,
It's yummy. I'd have more. But it's like all, yeah, it's everywhere.
that's not good. That is not good.
You don't like
Juliet
it?
lied. Juliet lied.
I like it.
It's not good.
The grape I'm dreading. I hate artificial grape.
It's very artificial grapey. All in all,
That's revolting.
all,
Oh, that's awful. Oh,
okay.
wow.
I just feel like the delivery method is insane.
This is insane.
We
yeah.
just made a huge mess. It took us a
Is it
very
like-
long time. You can't drink out of it. Like you can't get it without spilling.
Yeah, exactly. It's like in the middle, but it's like too.
You can't.
This is very strange.
It's messy.
The bottle
and it doesn't taste
itself-
that good.
The
And-
headline here is the bottle's fucked up.
And the subheader is for a country that is so good at the details and so good at like products and sort of presentation. This is a huge, huge miss.
I also need to draw your attention to something we were discussing before. This has a best if used by label on it, on both of them. This one says best if used by MMDDYYYY. So they forgot to put the date on. Just to play.
I was thinking it was Roman numerals. Month, date, year. I was like, that's not Roman numerals. That's not how it works.
So
I'm so dumb.
Who knows how old it is?
Yeah. All right.
Who
well,
can say? Although it does say on the front a different label. On the melon, it says 5/31/27. But I just think that's very funny.
Yeah.
You have a long time to drink those, and wow, It's pretty gross. I like the melon flavor, but it's just too much.
No, it's not. It's just that was a miss. And you literally, if you're listening to this, you cannot drink it.
It's the weirdest thing I've ever
maybe
heard
you
of.
put this back on and then no, that doesn't make sense.
Should I try it? I'm gonna try
We're
it.
too dumb for these.
I'm gonna try it for the sake of the
Oh
pod.
God, what are you doing?
No,
That's a terrible
it's not gonna
idea.
work. And now I
Yeah.
have it all over my hand.
Yeah, what are you doing?
You know what I really need?
Personal food news?
Personal food news. Mine's about water, which I could really use on my hands right now.
Okay, great transition.
I went out for dinner last week, believe it or not.
Whoa!
I know, got a babysitter.
Who'd we go with?
My high school friend Georgia.
Love Georgia.
Georgia's really fun.
Yeah.
And we went out for dinner, and the restaurant brought us a pitcher of water, somewhat standard. Can you remind us what season we're in?
It's a hot summer.
It's a hot summer. This water was room temperature. No ice was offered. No anything further discussed. Just put on the table. You're it's sort of didn't feel the water was a topic that was open for conversation.
Yeah.
It was wasn't that chilly in the restaurant.
Oh my God, I have something so relevant from last night.
And I was just thinking to myself this whole time, why do I have to drink this warm water? It was room temp, but the temperature of the room was warm.
It's room temp, right?
Because it's you digest it better or whatever?
No. They pre-make the carafes
Oh.
for the shift and just put them out because they don't have enough refrigerator space to hold 1 million carafes.
Well, I really found it infuriating. I was like, this water is too warm to be served. It's not even slightly chilled.
Oh my God.
It was
Juliet,
warm water.
Juliet.
And I was really pissed.
Last night, me and Joey did not get a sitter because Quincy's 13 now.
Nice.
Put the baby to bed and everything. And we went to a place in my neighborhood I absolutely love. It's called the Drunken Monkey. It is an Indian food restaurant. And we wanted to sit outside, but it was a little hot, and they had the World Cup game on. So I was like, and they said, we'll give you this corner table over here. It was a lovely table. And we sat down, and this gentleman came over and said, would you like, was it bottled, sparkling, or tap water? And I immediately said, tap with ice.
Smart.
This was last night, and I usually don't do that. And he brought over the tap water in a bottle, a glass bottle that was clearly out of room temperature, and he brought over another large cup of ice and a spoon.
Oh my God. Interesting. Well,
Yeah.
I was just sort of offended. I was they tried to make it seem like it was an intentional choice. Here's your delicious warm water. And I'm
Just
no.
the fridge space,
Ugh, it pissed me off.
and they don't want to pour it.
And I just didn't feel they were open for discussion about it. They had a restaurant, very deliberate serving style, and when things come out,
Yeah.
it bothered me. That's my personal food news.
All right.
Your turn. Congrats on not needing a babysitter.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with that dinner as my personal food news.
Oh, right.
And
Drunken
I'll tell
Monkey.
you why. I
So-
love this place.
Okay.
They want to turn the table over, right? So Joey and I, we don't get out too much, right? So we want to spend 2 hours outside of the house. And usually a dinner is an hour and a half.
Yeah.
If you're only two people, it's usually
Hour
goes
15.
a little fast.
Yeah.
And then we go to get a drink after or something. But it was
Didn't want to go to a second location.
I didn't. So I was like, this is a friend of mine one time, we had a 4-person dinner, and he told the server very nicely, he was like, can you please just separate out the courses to sort of slow play us?
They often say no.
No, he's good at it. He's good at stuff. And that's Adam. And then she comes over. We decided on an appetizer that we wanted, right?
Mhm.
Joey was revolted by the appetizer selection that I had, by the way.
Mhm.
And then we figured an entree and 2 sides that we wanted for the second course. And she's comes over, are you ready to order? And Joey sort of gestures to me. And I was like, we're going to order the mango salad, which Joey was terrified of, by the way.
Why?
Put a pin in that. If you read the description, you think it's sliced mango with arugula and spices. But really what it is a chopped mango and cucumber salad, and it's fantastic.
That sounds good.
It's tiny dice, tiny cubes of cucumber and mango mixed together. It's
I'm
fantastic.
looking at the menu right now.
Yeah. And then she was like, well, what do you like for your main courses? I was like, we're going to need some time. We're still thinking about it.
Oh, sorry, can I read the description of this menu item?
Yeah.
A to-do of green mango, cucumber, radish, roasted cashews, arugula, pomegranate pearls, adding a touch of chili, cumin, then toss in oil, lime, and chat dressing. Love a chat dressing. But a to-do.
Well, let me tell you, the menu is written by someone on mushrooms. The menu it's like 40 words.
Fine ladies' fingers for your fingers. Yeah. Okra is known as a late. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, what? It's one of the craziest menus I've ever seen. Whoever the copywriter was at this is like
awesome.
on all the mushrooms.
Love it.
And I was looking at it last night. I was like, in 40 words, they don't really explain what it is. And she thought it was going to be sliced mangoes, whatever. It was awesome. But the point is we wanted to separate the dishes a little bit to like spend more time. They're so against that. She's like, you don't know what you want for your entrees? I'm like, no. And then she like came back in like 2 minutes and was like, have you guys decided on entrees yet?
A lot of places, they don't like it. Yeah.
They don't want you to sit there and chill. They want to turn your table over.
Yeah.
And that was sort of like made me sad. And we ended up having to go to a second location.
That sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least they have this very floral menu.
It's like what's it called? A legal size piece of paper, but wider. And the drinks are on the back. It's an insane menu. The copywriter just like lost their minds.
It does say at the top that this is honoring the 1947 independence era, which I find really interesting because then they have like the Lady Mountbatten signature drink and then the Royal Enfield sidecar and Paris Between the Wars.
So if you look at the cocktails, the very first cocktail is there's like their punch.
It's the Lady Mountbatten, a regal concoction featuring monkey shoulder scotch, creme de pamplemousse, and a touch of history.
Again, what are we doing?
Oh my God, this is funny.
Yeah. What's a great place?
It looks good. I'm interested.
You know, it's not like there's a fancy Indian tamarind, which we really like, but it's like fancy.
Sure.
And there's this like Indian around the corner. This is in between. It's
cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into today's listener food news.
Hi, I'm Kelly from Seattle, first time, long time, and I was just listening to your most recent podcast, and I feel like the theme was how songs are very important to fast food marketing between Margaritaville and the combination Taco Bell and Pizza Hut.
Oh, yeah.
And I was thinking that there's a real missed opportunity for Red Lobster to use songs in their marketing because, as Beyonce famously sang, if he fucks me good, I'll take his ass to Red Lobster.
Oh, yeah.
So my question for you is, how should Red Lobster capitalize on the Beyonce shout-out, considering it's not the most family-friendly line in the song? What should they do to make this palatable for a national marketing campaign? And my second question is, what other fast food chains or restaurant chains should use a song in their marketing, and what popular song should they co-opt?
I've already nailed that one.
Also, Juliet, I had the Din Tai Fung chicken and rice cakes dish for the first time recently. Very good. Thank you for the recommendation. Hope they keep it. And can't wait to find out what the new Bachelor Party podcast name is. All right. Have a great day.
Oh, God. Kelly's the best.
Kelly's awesome. Also, like, this is one of the most provocative questions I've ever received, like in a good way. Substantive.
Yeah, but immediately something came to mind for the second question.
Okay, great. Also, the new name is, as mentioned, Reality Hangover. Check it out. Mondays and Thursdays, me and Callie Curry. So the Beyonce lyric is, when he fucked me good, I take his ass to Red Lobster.
Drake and the Cheesecake Factory.
Nailed
it.
Definitely. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Menu. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I think that what they should have done with Beyonce is got like asked her favorite Red Lobster dish is, and then named that the like Beyonce shrimp or the Beyonce.
Lobster. You have to pay her for that, but yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I think they should lean into that.
Could have been worth it.
If only we could find a decision maker within the Red Lobster executive team
that
we could discuss this with.
You need to put the number in your bio in case Damola ever responds to you.
Oh, maybe he'll see it.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah,
he's got a blue check.
Yeah, exactly. The Drake one is really good. That's
the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah.
He says, I love it there.
Yeah, totally.
It's just like, it's perfect. Like Cheesecake Factory, you'll love it here. Drake.
It's a great one.
Cheesecake Factory, I love it here. Drake.
And then they should also find out his favorite thing there.
Bro, have you been to Cheesecake Factory?
Yeah, it's a huge menu.
No one has a favorite thing at Cheesecake Factory.
Mine might be the pot stickers. They're really good.
Really?
Yeah, the pot stickers are awesome.
Oh.
So keep it in mind.
Right.
Kelly, thanks for calling in. Moreover, thanks for
Kelly,
listening.
You're the best. Yeah. And listening to Reality Hangover.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's what we got for you today. Thank you to our producer, Mike Wargon. We'll be back next week.
We also want to thank Lucy the intern.
And thanks to Lucy Brick, who's running this session for us.
Brick's a good best name.